Hello and welcome to Monkey Business. And where am I here on the weekend? I'm locked in the studio. It's a long story. Well, Jacques, you know Jacques, huh? Where did he go? He's on vacation and good for him. But usually, he's the most responsible. Well, not the most responsible, but more responsible than me. Anyway, before I stole from the new studio to catch the little plane, he forgot to remind me to leave. Yes, I was here. But now I'm still here. Ah, fate, a capricious and interesting creature. But to count the silver lining, there was a going away party earlier, so they have all of these little sandwiches in the frigo. What else do you need? Little sandwiches, a cake, and champagne. Thank you. The food in the cafe, it's all mine. I love it. I could escape, but why would I want to? All the same, I wish Jack was here, Literally, I wish he was here, because then I would instead be in the Caribbean drinking rum from a coconut. Alors, I guess you want a business story. Let's see what we have in this stack of magazines. Cosmopolitan Sex Quiz. Can't be bothered. But they actually have questions. They could just ask me. Entertainment Weekly. Yes, I'm not on the cover. I don't know why, but let's see. Hello Magazine. Hello! Hola Magazine. I guess they're bilingual. What else do we have here? Diet advice. Don't eat, huh? There we are. Highlights for toddlers. Toddlers, what are they going to do with their own magazine? Eat it. Nom, 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 nom. I don't believe. In a financial news studio, can you imagine? Not even one financial paper. Not even a crossword. Let's see. News. Bon. The U.S. markets are closed on Sunday. U.S. markets are closed today, huh? Did anyone not know? Now you know. Financial news. Let's see. Printout. What do we have here? I hope it's a love letter. Wouldn't that be exciting? Bon. It's not financial news, but close enough. Do introverts make better investors? Well, there are, of course, billionaire investors like Charles Schwab and Warren Buffett, but one of the primary characteristics of introverts being that they're not usually found dancing on tabletops. Well then, however many introverted billionaire investors there are out there, they're not likely to be the first to point it out. Why? Because they're holed up in their secret lair somewhere with their busy brains doing astonishing things. Extroverts, on the other hand, well, usually they're a lot easier to spot. This guy's back. What, did it go somewhere? I know, hold my drink, huh? We're going to do the chicken dance in a minute. Let's have a quick look at intros versus extras so we know where we are. The extrovert likes to go everywhere and talk to everyone and do everything. They get their energy from being around other people. Hello! Hey, hello! Take a picture! The introvert, on the other hand, may go everywhere and do anything, but they're more likely to do it much more quietly. They get their energy from being alone to think and reflect and analyze. Quiet, please. I'm pondering deeply. Here's a quick pop quiz. Two people are stranded for the weekend on a desert island. Which one is the introvert and which one is the extrovert? There's no party, no cell phone service, no bar on the beach, no people, no music, no party. And I have to do this for 48 hours. Why, God, why? I'm going to die of boredom. Literally die of boredom. No. I need to talk to somebody. Anybody. Hello? Somebody call me? Is that a plane? What's that? No people, no parties, no cell phone service. Interesting. Okay, quick question. Is there an internet connection? Canned goods? A can opener? Yes. Just 48 hours. Can we make it a week? Place your guess. And here they are. Why, God, why? Listen to the waves. I've just got a tip. Here's my tip. Wait, so-and-so's on the line. What's up? Come out in, Mr. Munch. Let me tell you about what I just heard. Oh, give me a minute. Let me just take this call. Interesting. What's that other one? I know, I'm busy. Close the door, please. The door, if you don't mind. Please leave a message. Close the door. Close the door. The door, please. Leave. Haha, close the door. It's not even my office, you know. I'm just hiding out here with some girls, real-time news and annual reports to get a little peace and quiet. Nobody's here. And here I am, left alone in the studio. I like Jack and the news crew, but you know, I can hear a pen drop just now. Listen to the wind. You know, I'm going to go to the Marcel's business show. Just wait until they come back on Monday, huh? Anyway, if you're curious about the question, do introverts make better investors? Well, you can read about all that in the link in info box. But here's a quick summary of the article's conclusions. Extroverts are more like thrill seekers. They need that hit of adrenaline from risky business, so lots of commotion. Buy, sell, buy, sell. Go, run, 30 seconds to the bell, run, 10 seconds, go, go, go. The downside is they might jump before looking, take on too much risk and tank. They might also act impulsively based on chatter about the hot tip that might not be entirely credible at second glance. Introverts, on the other hand, are generally more calm, more self-directed, and more likely to look before they leap. Yes, they might hear about the hot tip, but before they take action, they'll take time to dig for further detail. A little tidbit there. That's intriguing. From the op-ed I mentioned, posted by a contributor to news agency Reuters, extroverts tend to perform at their best in an arena with lots of stimulation and background noise, like a trading floor, while introverts generally make smarter decisions in a lower stimulation environment, like in a quiet office with a closed door. Also part of the author's conclusion, though, if that need for a dopamine fix leads to frequent trading, that would seem like a major handicap for extroverts. On the other hand, introverts' natural inclination towards caution, while protecting them from the downside, might also prevent them from taking on big risks that might lead to big rewards, says Susan Kent, author of Quiet, The Power of Introverts, who is also interviewed for the piece. The true ideal might be an ambivert, or someone who can blend the best elements of both. So alors, are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you curious? Then feel free to take an online quiz. A link is provided to run in the info box. And that's today's Marcel's business show. Take care, folks. There are all kinds of verts out there. Me, I'm going to find some cake. And eat it, too. No, there's no one here. I'm just going to take this quiz. Your BFF... C'est quoi ça, BFF? Your BFF says she sees a hottie across the room. What do you do? What do I do? Across the room, I'm right here.
This is so relaxing.
You know, that's enough to be an introvert for the night. I am recharged. I think I'll just, beep, 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 beep. Hello, Jack. No, it's not legend, just a question. What's a BFF? A BFF? Oh, it's not a sandwich. No, I was just doing some research. What's that? Which charming ladies? Scuba diving, a beach party, margaritas. Jack, camarade, I wish you were here. No, friend, I take that back. I'm glad you're there. Have a good trip, huh? Watch out for the crocodiles. There aren't any crocodiles. Thumbs up. See you in the next episode. I'm just going to go shimmy out the window. I'm on the way. Serve me a margarita.
This is great.
Wonderful. But you know, are you sure about the crocodiles?
Well, I checked that while I was planning the trip. It said online there are no crocodiles in Aruba.
I see. Of course, you know, maybe they don't know that.
Who doesn't know what?
The crocodiles. Maybe they don't know they're not supposed to be in Aruba. I mean, crocodiles can't read. I think I just saw a beady little eye.
Where?
Just over.
What? What is it?
Oh, it was just a baby crocodile.
What baby crocodile?
See over there.
That's a lizard.
Oh, maybe he's friends with a crocodile. Or maybe it's a baby crocodile in disguise.
Marcel.
Wait.
Just listen to the waves.
Fair enough. I know. Do they have any piranhas?